y'all, I'm Rhonda. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be trying a recipe that I actually have not ever tried. But I saw this on the back of this little package and I thought this looks really good. It's Swiss onion soup. Like I said, the recipe's right on the back. So we're going to give this a whirl today and tell you what we think about it. The ingredients was super simple, which y'all know that's what I like. It just calls for some onions, some Swiss cheese, some butter for the onions to saute in, and this little gravy. But y'all know me, honey. I'm gonna step it up just a little notch. So instead of just water, I think I'm gonna use some of this little chicken bouillon, and I might add a little cream in mine. Totally optional. But we're going to get started on this. Now, I've already, I got me some Vidalia onions. Y'all know how we feel about them here in the South.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got one cut up here, and I'm going to cut up this one, and I just snip the ends off. I've already said I don't cut well, and
I've already said she does.
And he does. He, bless him, he don't know.
I do know. I was cutting yesterday, I can tell you.
So I just cut in half. Yeah, he's unbroke, y'all. This man, he's making him some pico and cooking supper, so I'm not mad at it at all. No. He had supper ready, so good for him. But he's unbroke 2 of my choppers. 2. He said, I don't know if I'm just...
When she made them videos, she said you got to take that aggression out and hit that chopper.
He took it literally. He did.
Well, those choppers are not made to be hit on.
They are not made for James Russell.
They're not made for me to hit on them. I'm just going to tell you, you don't want to go whacking on the top of the chopper.
No.
So Amazon has delivered yet another chopper to the door.
Number 3, y'all. Just delivered it.
Yeah,
Number 3.
Yeah. And we're hoping that this is going to be a more industrial size made chopper.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see how this one goes.
We'll see.
And I'm sure the other 2 choppers were just fine.
I did just fine with him.
She does okay with the chopper, but I tend to
him
struggle.
not so much.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But anyway,
I probably should
was
stick
delicious.
with just using the knife, but I'd probably cut my finger off.
His supper was delicious, so he gets a break, he gets a pass. So I just cut the onions in half, y'all, and you just want to slice them as thin as you can here, because we're just going to cut them. And y'all, craziest thing, I know that I am cutting on a cutting board on top of a cutting board. But Russell bought me this little cutting board that says Rhonda's Country Kitchen, and I love this thing, and I don't want to cut it up. I don't want to cut it up. That's what it's used for.
It's for looks.
I love it. I do. But I don't want all knife marks. Y'all know how it is. Y'all that use chopping boards, you know exactly how it is. Now I'm just trying to get these super thin, like so. Some may be thin, some may be questionable. So there's that. Oh Lord, you gonna get in?
Yeah, let's
you
go. Show them your
Lord,
knife skills.
No, I don't have good knife skills. But anyway, Lord, he's putting pressure on me now. Sweet Jesus! All right, that's enough of the up close nonsense.
No pressure, y'all.
But I'm just gonna get these cut up like so. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to start sauteing them. Now, normally when you saute onions, it takes the honey. You got to put some love up in things. You can't just all willy-nilly cook them up in 5 minutes. So we're going to be loving and stirring and doing and getting these onions soft and tender and brown. So I'm going to finish chopping. I know y'all don't want to see my chopping skills. And then we'll start sauteing them. Alright, just got about 2 tablespoons of butter there. We'll leave that here just in case we need some more. Get that melt real good. Using my hands there as always. We're just going to go right on in here with these little onions. Our house is about to smell real good.
Man,
got a little end piece there. I don't like that. It's about to smell real good.
Yep, love it.
Now, I'm not going to have this on high. I had it up pretty high getting that butter ready. But we're going to just cook these About medium is what we're going to do because we don't want to cook them fast and have them burnt. Lord, that's a shame for these good old Vidalias.
They're too sweet and yummy.
They are, and the longer you cook them, the sweeter they get, and all that flavor just comes out. Wow, it is good stuff. It is good stuff. Y'all, Russell just got my chopper from out the front door. Thanks, Amazon.
You didn't even look and see what else went with it.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you need to look and read it.
I'll look. I saw dog snacks.
Right.
Oh, cute.
See what else it says on there.
Vegetable chopper, stainless steel. Oh, it's got the, oh, good.
What you been saying you want?
I have the mandolin.
Yeah.
Yes, I can do the onions again, those little onion chips,
onion
and not
chips.
have to cut it. Good
No
Lord, I
chopping
could have
onions.
just did this.
You could have just used that for the onions.
Listen, I didn't even get to name the other two. He done broke them so fast.
She didn't.
Maybe this one's going to be a little more sturdy and I can name them.
We'll call them eggshells because they crack like an eggshell.
We call them trash because that's where they went.
No, you hanged on to that other one because you didn't know you were getting it. At
really
least she didn't break the duct tape out, y'all. She ain't duct taped the bottom of it yet.
Listen, I am the duct tape queen.
She would do it too.
I would do it.
She would have got every crack out of that thing.
Y'all,
she would have been chopping on that thing for another 2 years.
Got my little glue out, my little
She
super glue.
She
Went there and got my nail glue or something.
She would have.
I'm bad at rescuing things.
She is. She would have got every last crack out of that thing.
It's all right.
Yeah, it would not withstand my chopping.
No.
That
one's cute too.
Chuck Norris showed up when I was doing that pico yesterday, and I cracked that bottom on it. I don't know what happened with going on.
He did. He said he was stronger than he thought he was.
I don't know what it was. She's
got
like,
it
you took your
done.
aggression out. I remember her saying that, like, all right, here it comes, pow! And I was like, ooh, that.
Now, we're almost out of this. I think we got another one. It's Crazy Jane salt. It's just got like salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I'm just gonna lightly season the onions just a little bit here. Of course, we'll be dumping pepper, even though we got that black pepper, this black pepper, pepper gravy mix. Well, honey, we'll be dumping some more. But this is all I'm gonna do to it right now. And I'm just gonna let these cook really slow. I didn't want to put a lot of salt because I am going to use some of this chicken bouillon, and like so. And it's got salt in it, so anyway, I think it'll even out. But anyway, we'll let these cook, caramelize, and then we'll be right back. All right, y'all. She's been cooking now for about 7 minutes or so, and this is what it's looking like. It's browned. I did add just a little more butter because I didn't want it to stick into my pan. And anyway, I've already sampled a little piece, and it is delicious.
It smells so good.
I love sauteed onions anyway. I really do. I'm just kind of keeping them moving. Some of the little bitter pieces, they might need a little more cooking, but I think we're going to just go ahead with it. What you think?
Looks good to me.
All right.
I'd eat it just like it is.
Well, we're about to see if you will or not. Mr. Taste Tester.
I'll do it.
All right, I'm gonna drag this little pot over. Now, like I said, I am going to this water instead of just water, which you can totally use. You ain't gonna need to be extra like me and use chicken broth and a little touch of cream. But it's 2.5 cups of water, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this little chicken broth in it, and just give it a little more oomph. That's all we're looking for. Better hurry up. The pot's like, okay. So go ahead and Lord, let me about to get into a situation. I'm about to burn my pot up. I should do this while the onions was a cooking, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we was over here discussing.
Yeah, we were.
Could have used that new chopper for the
yes,
onions.
I'm a little.
Helped her out. All I had to do was go to the door. Amazon had done wrong.
Yes, I didn't know.
Yep.
He said, you got a chopper. I was like, okay, well, I'll get it in a minute. He went and got it. I didn't know all this. All right, we're going to just pour this in there. Now, I'm not going to use my little whisk there. I've already whisked it to all those that are worried about my pot.
Hey, I'm worried about that pot too. I'll get on to her too.
He does.
I
He gets
do.
on
I'll
to
be
me.
saying, hey, don't be using that fork.
He does. He gets on to me for, hey, whatever. Y'all know I don't listen real well.
She don't listen. Man. She don't. She's hard.
All right, look at there. Look at that. It's going to thicken up.
Wee. Creamy.
Yes. Oh, and I'm gonna add some of this. I'm gonna add for the little powder here for the little gravy mix. It called for 2.5 cups of water. I used 2 cups of water and broth, and this is gonna be the rest of my half of my liquid. This is just a little heavy whipping cream. Like I said, you don't have to be extra, honey. You do you. You can just use that powder mix with some water. It's going to be creamy and good anyway. I've used those little powder packs before.
And they make good gravy. They really do.
Look at that. That's looking so good. Now, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. She's real sassy.
Don't let her get sassy.
She's
on
like me.
She's
sassy, honey. She's
Don't let her
sassy.
get that sassy. Calm down.
Calm it on down. All right, now, for the cherry on top, we will add some Swiss cheese in here. It called for a cup, and I did the whole 8 ounces. That's what I did. I grated my own. Y'all know how I do that. It's just so much better.
Yeah.
It really is. Yummy. I'll save some and just put on a little bit on top. Now we're going to add a little more black pepper as promised. We're going to go in there with a little bit more. Turn that down. Just let that get happy. Get to know each other real well.
Get a good
look at there. Oh my word, don't look good. Now the little packet calls for a little parsley, it says. So in it goes. Just a little parsley. Measure with your heart, honey.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Boy, that looks good.
It smells good too,
It smells
don't
good. It really does, yeah.
It does.
Creamy.
And this really was really quick.
It was.
The onion saute in
10 minutes?
yeah, maybe 10 minutes for the whole soup.
Yeah.
And it's been a rainy day today. Perfect little soup weather. And that's what we're gonna have. That's a little soup. Now this would be real good with some crusty bread. Honey. That sounds good, don't it?
Yeah.
Little crusty bread. All right, I'm just gonna let this simmer just a little bit. Now, if yours is too thick, mine's looking real thick. I might add just a little touch of milk in it if it's too thick, but it's creamy Swiss onion soup, so I think it's supposed to be
Kind of thick.
creamy.
Yeah. It looks good to me.
All
Hand me a
right.
spoon. I'll get right out
You
of that
about
pot.
ready to taste it?
I'm ready.
All right. And we're gonna do that in just a second. Y'all, our little quick supper here. We toasted some little bread real quick, got it all toasty and happy, and we got this Swiss onion soup.
Man,
Looks good, don't it? I've already sampled it.
I tell you what, we was on our cruise. I ate that French onion soup. It had the Swiss cheese on top, y'all know, all the melty, and it had the bread in it. So
Oh yeah, that's
to
how
me,
you have to do
you
it.
gotta have bread. So
Gotta have it.
it's a must to have a bite of bread with this, which I know this ain't French onion soup, but
It's
it's
Swiss.
kind of reminded me, because it had the cheese on it, you know.
Yep. This one's Swiss and creamy.
That is good.
Good stuff.
Really
It
good.
really is good, y'all. I wouldn't tell you. I'd be like, it was mediocre or whatever.
Those onions are tender,
They
sweet,
are.
and that is creamy.
It is creamy, and I will say the heavy whipping cream got it real thick. So I would just use milk So I actually had to add a little more liquid just because it got real thick. And so I would just do a little milk. Or you know what? You don't
Just
even
use
have
the water.
You can use the water.
Yep, that's what it calls
It's
for.
fine.
Recipe
It's
calls for
fine.
water.
I was like, oh, this is going to be really creamy. So, and it is. It is really
It's
creamy.
really good.
Yep. And I think that chicken broth really
Gives it another little bit.
gives it just a
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah,
flavor.
yeah.
Just be careful with it. You don't want to get too salty.
That's good.
It's
That's delicious.
good.
Man.
It is really good. And it was quick. I know it seemed like, with the onions, you got to
That's a 10-minute supper right there.
It is.
Start to
It
finish.
really.
Now, onions, it may take you a little while.
But it didn't.
It won't if you don't break your chopper.
Yeah.
If you break your chopper and have to chop your onions, it might take you a little longer. But if you have a chopper and it goes a little quicker than that, yeah.
A little mandolin, a little slicer.
Yeah, slicer or something. Yeah.
Yep. But it was really quick, and the onions just give them some love, honey. Give them some love.
Slow and
Don't
slow.
try to rush them or whatever. But so good, it really is.
Delicious.
Yeah,
That's a
and
good
who would
recipe. That's a
think
good recipe.
off the pack of
That
a
just goes to
pack
show
of
you, y'all
gravy.
pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention to
Yeah.
the back of these stuff that you buy. You know, we don't hardly ever cook the pack gravy. You most of the time you make gravy, but sometimes you never can tell where you find the good stuff.
But that gravy is good, and I knew it because
Yes.
years ago when I first started cooking, I would cheat and use that for my sausage gravy and biscuits.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, before I figured out it was just so easy to
make it.
to do
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and it's a whole lot better to make it. But the little packet, I mean, who would have
Well,
thought?
I'm gonna tell you,
pot
it's
of
good
soup.
in this soup. That
It
packet of
is.
gravy is fantastic in this soup.
It is,
very
and
good.
very minimal ingredients,
Yes.
which is
And that'll tell you
lovely.
that the packet is very good.
Yes, we were talking about that earlier. Normally, when I see a whole list of ingredients, I just go right on
That's
by it,
right.
and that is
Yep.
the truth. Not that I don't think I can pull it off, but I'm just like, oh, that's
That's
just
a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Nobody's
Like,
gonna
I seen
like
a barbecue sauce and I saw all these all this stuff laid out, and I'm like,
Never mind.
I ain't measuring all that out. I ain't gonna
Never
do that.
mind. Anyway, y'all, we got us a little surprise
Yeah,
this week.
that's so awesome.
It really is. One of our sweet little subscribers,
Yep.
y'all, Miss Alicia, honey,
Yeah.
you are just precious. Went to the mailbox and she had sent us a little goodie. She's done been looking back at our videos.
Yeah.
Bless
She could
her
probably tell
heart.
y'all about how far we came. If you ask her,
Bless
she could
her
speak
heart.
firsthand.
But to know us, she got Russell coffee because murder is wrong.
And that's
him.
That is to a T. You couldn't.
That is him.
Yep.
Now I got an angel book. I'm not saying I'm an angel, but
Well, she's
I'm
my
gonna
angel.
enjoy.
She is.
Listen at you. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this book. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
That
from
is
the
a
bottom
very
of our
sweet gift. We
heart.
appreciate it.
It was, and she keeps commenting on the little videos.
Yeah,
She's like,
just going back and watching stuff that from a long time ago.
long
Yep.
time ago.
Yep.
So bless you for that. I know a lot of y'all was like, oh, it goes way back too far. But yeah, if you do go back and look, you'll see all
We've
our,
come a long way.
all
but
their little
there's still good
nonsense.
recipes. I'm telling you,
They are.
we started with some good stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to find some good recipes,
Yeah.
we tried to start with stuff that people would
Stuff
really,
I really cooked. a
yeah,
lot.
that she knew had, that she was confident in cooking.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's now granted the quality of the video is not.
It
really
was
good.
horrible, y'all.
It was really
My
tough.
voice, for one, it sounded like I was like gasping for air, like I needed oxygen.
Yeah,
I
we had
really
a-
don't
we had
talk
a-
that way. It's
Yeah.
But it was we had us a little mic, and we had it on. I had it wore it on my shirt, and I guess it was right there near my
Yeah,
lungs.
so close it picked up the
Picked
breathing.
up everything.
Yeah.
But anyway, bless you though for
Yeah,
watching
thank you so
and
much.
putting
That was
up
so
with
sweet
us. It
for
really
her to
is.
send that to us, and
It
it
just-
made our week.
It
Both of us.
really
It
did. It really did.
It's gonna go right over the coffee
Our
bar.
little
over
coffee
there.
bar.
Yep.
And the little post office, they didn't have it. I kept checking. She said, "You're gonna have a package." She didn't say what it was. She said, "Keep checking." Post office was like, "No, we're running behind." So anyway, Russell looked up, run and got it.
I did, yep.
He had it ready for me when I come home from work, so we was all excited.
She's like, "Did you open it?" I'm like, "No, I didn't
He
open it.
didn't
I'm
open
waiting
it.
on you."
He did.
Anyway, I waited till she got home.
But thank you so much.
Yes.
Honestly, thank you so much. We have got some just precious people.
We do. We adore every one of you.
really
We appreciate
do.
every one of the people that take time
That's
out to
right.
watch, and we it's flattering, and yeah.
Even to stop and say hello.
Yes.
That
the
means
comments,
the world
just to
to
watch,
me.
just to
It
watch. We
does.
appreciate every one of you.
Because we don't know you stopped and looked at it if you don't say
That's
something.
right. That's right.
So
get in them comments. Let
get
us
in
know.
the comments.
Yep.
And listen, we do have a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
I just post little videos on it. But you can always find us there. Send us a little message, whatever. We got an email address. Rhonda's Country Kitchen at gmail.com.
We're working on the website. I promise y'all.
Working
I
on
promise.
the website.
Yep.
So big thanks. But thank y'all so much for dropping in, hanging out with us.
Yep.
Watching.
Try this, y'all. That's
Try
great.
it. Yes.
I don't know
treat
I
yourself.
don't know about that package being everywhere. I assume it's pretty much everywhere. I
would
hope you can
think
get
so.
it everywhere. but
I would think so.
Look for it in your grocery store because that is delicious.
And
And
it's
the
just a
recipe's right on
pioneer.
the back of it. Yeah.
It is. But anyway, thank y'all so much.
And if you can't get the recipe off it, it's going to be in the link in the description.
Oh, always.
On all our videos. So if you
Always.
have, every one we put out, all you have to do is click more and it'll drop down and
Like
there'll be the
magic.
recipe.
There it is.
Sorry.
No.
For cutting her off. She was wrapping us up.
It's
but
okay.
I wanted to say that because
Yeah, some
somebody
people-
new might not know.
That's right. Always got the recipe. Anyway, y'all, till next time.